This is a true life story of a young girl who lived a heroic life, Uchechi Vivian. Vivian Uchechi Ogo was a 14-year-old girl who lived an exemplary holy life through her missionary works and died a heroic death by opting to be killed rather than being sexually defiled. She was the second out of 4 children. Her early life. Vivian was born in Benin City, Nigeria on the 1st of April, 1995 to a Catholic family of Mr. and Mrs. Peter Ogo. Vivian attended Air Force Nursery and Primary School where she distinguished herself as the most intelligent pupil in her class. She was a parishioner of St. Paul Catholic Church, Airport Road, Benin City, a member of the Catholic Charismatic Renewal, the choir mistress of the Children's Choir, and the president of the Holy Childhood Association in the parish, where she made a remarkable impact both at the parish and archdiocesan level. She was always found instructing and guiding other kids on the necessity of maintaining their purity and defending their virginity, even if it meant giving their lives. This little girl engaged in pastoral activities at the age of 9. Vivian began to publicly demonstrate her zeal and courage in speaking to other children on the dignity of purity and virginity. She had a self-determined goal to live an exemplary Christian life, with which she inspired other young people to greater spirituality and love for humanity. When the Holy Childhood Association (HCA) was inaugurated in the parish of St. Paul in 2006, Vivian was unanimously elected as the first president. As the president of the Holy Childhood Association, at the age of 9 years, she mobilized funds to pay the bill of many poor children in the Central Hospital, Edo State. She organized several visits to orphanage homes where she touched the lives of so many poor orphans. The servant of God Rosemary was quite young but very committed both at church and school. She joined the Sunday school community and later the choir. Through her inspiration, the parish council approved the children's choir, which grew from about 20 children to nearly 60 children at the time of her death. This choir frequently won first place in the various musical competitions organized by the Holy Childhood Association from 2007 right up to the most recent ones. She almost always took part in special events organized by the church, such as the yearly Children's Day celebration, the annual Children Mission Day, the Christmas Carol service, as well as the end-of-year Thanksgiving. In addition, she took part in almost all the activities in the parish community where the children are given the responsibility of organizing liturgical activities for the day. She would take either the reading or prayer of the faithful. As a renowned preacher, she inspired and mentored so many children and even youths, especially in her parish and her school, in following the path of holiness and defending the dignity of virginity, following the footsteps of Saint Maria Goretti, her favorite saint, of who she always teaches other children about. At the age of 13, she already embarked on the development of her commentary on the Gospel of Matthew. She had reached the 16th chapter of that Gospel before her death. Vivian played a prominent role in the yearly teen camp meetings, which began in 2007, where they encouraged young people's active participation in the Sunday Eucharist and further catechesis on the liturgy. She was in senior secondary 2 in Greater Tomorrow Secondary School and the assistant prayer leader in her school before her death. The cause of her death. One fateful Sunday morning, the 15th of November, 2009. Vivian went to church and talked to her friends about being good, staying pure, and being brave like heroes who stand up for what is right. After preaching about purity, virginity, and martyrdom to her fellow children in the church in the morning, the opportunity came for her to put into practice what she preached all her life. While at home that evening, 3 armed robbers came to rob her family and afterward took her and her elder sister to a nearby bush and attempted. She kept telling her sister not to allow them, even if it meant they would be killed. They were distracted by her insistency, and in the process, her sister was able to escape. Following the struggle with her assailants, Vivian vehemently refused and opted to be shot instead, and indeed on the following day. Vivian's family was devastated by the loss. They mourned her deeply, but they also found solace in her unwavering faith and bravery. Anna, in particular, felt a mix of grief and gratitude. Her sister had saved her life, and she vowed to honor Vivian's memory by living according to the values they both held dear. As the sun set on that day, the community lit candles in Vivian's memory. The soft glow of the candles filled the church garden, a symbol of the light Vivian had brought into the world. Her legacy of bravery and purity continued to shine, inspiring all who heard her story. Vivian's life, though tragically short, had a profound impact. She had faced her fears with unwavering faith and had become a beacon of hope and strength for her community and beyond. Her story was a testament to the power of standing up for what is right, no matter the cost. And so, Vivian's name and the principles she stood for were remembered and cherished. She had lived her life with purity and died a martyr, but her spirit lived on, inspiring countless others to find their own courage and faith. Government honors. Having learned the news of her heroic death, the government of Edo State granted the land where Vivian Ogu was martyred to the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City. 2 years later, the local government council of Ekpoba Oka officially named the street on which she was killed the Vivian Ogu. On the 17th of September 2019, the Edo State government launched the Vivian Ogu Sexual Assault Referral Center, which provides services and support to survivors of sexual assault in Edo State. Catholic honors. Since the death of Vivian Ogu, the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City has consistently celebrated Memorial Day for Vivian Ogu on the 15th of November every year. The Vivian Ogu movement was inaugurated in 2014 by the Catholic Archbishop of Benin, Most Reverend Dr. Augustine Obiora Akubizi, with the task of promoting the story of her exemplary life and heroic death so that many more may strive towards her heroic virtues and seek her intercession. Preserving and developing the land where she was killed. To celebrate the Extraordinary Missionary Month in October 2019, the Holy Father Pope Francis asked for the biography of possible saint figures, canonized or not, to be used as heroic missionary examples for the whole world. Vivian Ogu was one of the 25 saint figures selected from the entire countries of the world. Consequently, on the 26th of October 2019, the entire Catholic Church in Nigeria gathered at Vivian Ogu Animation Center for the national celebration of the Extraordinary Missionary Month of October. The Holy Father Pope Francis was represented by the President of the Pontifical Mission Society, Archbishop John Pietro Dal Tozo.
Wow, what an interesting testimony or story. Support this page by sharing this page, following this page, commenting, and make sure that it goes round. Watch out for the next episode. The next episode promises to be more interesting than this one. You don't want to miss it for anything.